Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Book HQ. So I'm going to be talking about Roswell, New Mexico, the TV series. Why? Because I read the books a couple of years ago by Melinda Metz, and I also watched the original TV series, which came out in the 90s. And so I did a video about the books as I was reading them, and I compared the books to the original TV series. And then somebody who saw it sent me a link and was like, "Did you know that they're making a remake? And what do you think about it?" So I went and I watched the remake, and these are my thoughts. I really like the remake. I don't like it as much as the first one. I don't think there'll ever be one better than the first one, but it's really good. It sticks a lot to the book, like a lot more than the first one did. So in the first one, Liz is an only child and she's Liz Parker. In this one, she is Liz Ortega. She's Latin American and she does have a sister who is dead, just like in the books. And also the story of Alex and his father being in the army and like ill-treating him because he feels like he's not macho enough, etc. They also have that woven into this remake of the Roswell series. So this one is called Roswell, New Mexico, and not just Roswell. And I really liked that a lot, that we got to see a lot more of Alex's like personal life. I feel like in the first series he was like the friend, and we only saw him in his like space with the protagonists, and he was just like an add-on. I don't think we really got to see a lot about like his personal life and what he was dealing with, which we see a lot in this one. I think the chemistry between Max and Liz is good. It's not Shiri Appleby and Jason Behr good, but it's good. And it's interesting also to see the chemistry between him and Michael. They have like a lot of animosity, which was in the first series as well, which you don't really see so much in the books. Like in the books there's a bit of animosity, like there's a bit of like competition because of, you know, the hierarchy and like where they stand in terms of what they are to each other on their planet, which I feel like is really a lot in this TV series. I think the relationship between him and his twin Isabel is interesting. It starts off with her already being married. Like, this is the main difference, which I should have said at the beginning. In this Roswell, New Mexico series, it's not them as high school teenagers. It's them as like 10 years after high school. They're grown, they're living lives. Max is a sheriff or works for the sheriff's office. Michael is a failed genius doing I don't know what with his life. Isabel is now already married to this guy. And so there's this big weird plot twist, like super weird plot twist, with her marriage to this guy, which I thought was like, why did you go that route? Because like in the books and in the original series, there's like another alien who landed with them. And he's supposed to be sort of like their watcher / protector / guide. And in the first series, he kind of turns out to be shady, and in this one, he's like super duper friggin' crazy, and he's not actually even their guide. In this one, it's more sort of like the royals were saved because their planet was dying, and everybody was put on a plane or a spaceship, I guess, and they were like put according to their class in the society, and so like this other person, this other alien, was like lower class and kind of resented the royal family, and then fell in love with somebody on this planet who he was obsessed with, and so he hijacks Isabel's body because that's one of his powers. He can like put his consciousness into other people's bodies and like puppet master them. So he puppet masters her into having a relationship with this person that he's obsessed with, and then, because obsessed people do this, I guess, he kills her, but preserves her body. So it's like really weird. I mean, it was a roller coaster ride. I liked it. I liked Maria's character. I think it's super interesting that Michael's character is, I don't know if I'm being politically, if I'm correct in saying this, that he's like gender fluid. So he like has a super long, intense romance, historical romance, or with Alex, but he now has developed a new romance with Maria and kind of has those two things going on simultaneously. My thoughts on it, I'm interested to see how season 2 is going to go. I know that it's been renewed for a season 2, and that'll be coming our way real soon, I guess, but I'm super interested to see like where this is going to go, because it ended with one massive cliffhanger. I don't know how they're going to come back from that one, to be quite honest. But yeah, I'm waiting to see season 2, and those are my thoughts. If you've watched this new Roswell, New Mexico, and you've watched the 90s show, the Roswell show, and or if you've read the books. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Which one do you like most and why? And until next time, keep reading and keep watching. Bye bye.